What's up, Paul? How goes it? See, this thing has such a thick neck on it with lead or whatever. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put red, the fluffy red on the back, and more or less like a white grub, like a crappie grub, more or less. That's what I'm thinking. I know there's laundry in the background, bro, but laundry has to get done. Wish I was fishing, but I'm not, right? All right, so rock on some of this red and oh yeah, right on, Phoenix. Thanks for coming in, eh? Oh, I appreciate it. Hope you get some good sleep, Phoenix, eh? I hear you, sometimes your body just calls for it, right? Sometimes our bodies just say we need sleep, you know? It's a pretty standard crappie jig I'm tying, nothing special at all. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use that white glow in the dark Chanel, yarn Chanel, but it's gonna be pretty basic, you know, simple. Pretty much white jig head, black dot. Maybe I should have flared some black in there a little bit. I still could right now, but I don't think it's needed. So literally red plain tail and the yarn up here. Yeah, I know, before it gets any colder, because I know they should still bite. You know, it's weird, I didn't see the same numbers today as I saw in that spot. So on Thursday and Friday, I saw that one big carp in there still. Like, laid eyes on it anyways, but just trying to thicken that up to match the, actually I'm gonna double layer it up in the glow in the dark Chanel too, so, because when I get up to here, I want it to be pretty much even. I'll go single layer right here to the head. I'll double it up here, just to make sure it's got that even body, right? Yeah, I'd be curious, because when you come around after that stream, when you come around, it ends up being iced over for a bit. Then it goes back into open water in a larger area. Hey, what's up, Squirrel Brother? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so I'm gonna fish it tomorrow because it's convenient, but I'm gonna go into the park and then off that boat launch, climb out, like kind of set up. I'll bundle up a little bit and see if something will bite. All right, there's that glow in the dark Chanel. Should we charge it up and get a look at it? And then we'll charge it up and get a look at it after it's tied. Well, thanks for coming in, Squirrel. Appreciate it. What are you saying tonight? What do you got on the go? And thanks, Paul. I appreciate it, bro. It's always good hanging out. Shut that right off. Charge this up a little more. There we go. Look at that baby glow. You guys see that? She's glowing pretty good. Hey, Michael. Thanks. Actually, bring that down to the bottom. Again, it's for that jig head. It's a little thicker at the front on the bottom, so what I'm trying to do is match it up too. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like it. It's a red and white jig, pretty much, is all it is. And it's for crappie, any panfish, ice fishing, freshwater though. I mean, nothing. It's not going to be good for saltwater. They're all freshwater baits. See the vise I was looking at? That new vise I was on at in the store? It'll keep my line out here when I want it to be out here. You know what I mean? It'll... See, this one just hangs down, so then playing crappie jigs, but still a good vise, don't get me wrong here. Been really happy with everything I've been able to do with it. The one I was just talking about or explaining or whatever, mentioning that, or yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, but I mean, this is get you started and it works well. Like it's, but yeah. I think it's best to get an affordable vise or a kit and really see if it's something you're going to want to continue doing, and then have this vise and then whatever other vise you move up to. Again, very basic jig here, eh? There's not much to it. Going back here a little bit. Why it looks weird there. That's better. Yeah, so this is nothing special. It's a tiny little crafted red and white jig. Looks like a grub with a blood trail, technically, right? Technically, all it looks like. Very basic jig. And I'm a rookie at this, so anybody new here, the people up there watching, it's I'm a rookie at this, and I will not say I'm experienced at it because I'm not. But I already want to upgrade my bog or my vise. I got into this like pretty much a year ago, but I didn't tie jigs all year. I tied jigs a lot until March, and then fished a lot. So, and then this is just a great winter craft, kind of. Yeah, thanks. It's pretty basic, eh? Squirrel, like it's a red and white jig. Like it's very basic. Standard crappie jig, red and white, that's it. Yeah, it was fun to do. I enjoyed wrapping this around there and everything else. Like it's an enjoyable hobby. Well, I think it is anyways, and then you can fish with what you make. Right on, David. Thanks for checking in, bro. Tied a very, very simple red and white crappie jig. There ain't nothing to it. That's glow-in-the-dark Chanel, but again, so basic. Use it under the ice, whatever. Number 10, thanks, David. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's rather tough being at the time of year we're in, David, for the fishing. Just because, you know, it's not ice season yet, but it's that you know. It's a challenging time of year to catch fish. It is. Yeah, 10-10. Thanks again, David. How was your day today? You get all your tires switched over now? You're all set, eh? You've done all that, eh? Man, was it a sheet of ice this morning, David, I tell you. There's my turkey call. It's pretty much done. I'll knot her up once more and put some head cement on it, and That's it. That was quick and easy. A couple minutes to tie, really, right? Once I got tying it, it didn't take long. Quick and easy. How's the side look, actually? Actually, that's... I gotta wrap that a little more. I didn't notice that. I'm looking at my side, not really looking at that side. I gotta pinch that. See, I've used those scissors. They were really sharp when I got them. And I've used them for anything and everything. So they're not as sharp. They were just fly tying scissors, but... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's, like I say, it was quite the sheet of ice this morning. Man, I flipped that over there. I shouldn't have. There we go. Like, my road didn't have any salt on it or anything. But once I got out to the main road, it was fine, but... Well, I should be able to catch a fish off this, eh? Classic red and white. Uh-oh. There we go. No snow there, eh? Yeah, I guess you're just south of the trough. Well, you're not getting any lake effect. And I think that's what our snow actually was lake effect, making it this far. Drifting over this far, but a lot of Ontario got smashed. Anything along that lake. But here it's obviously, David, you know the wind's got to go the other way for me to get any, or us to get, or you know. I guess sometimes when we get wind from the south, we can get it from Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, I guess. So almost time to renew our fishing licenses. Well, I know I do mine 3 years at a time. So like this year, my 3 years are up. Yeah. Yeah, they're still getting it, I think. I'll definitely put this jig to use and see how these knots hold up and see how it works, right? It's gonna work. It's gonna work real good. I'll use it under the ice first thing. Make sure I catch some fish on it, right? One more knot. I don't need it, but I shouldn't bother. Another year left on? Yeah, mine's up, so I'm just ordering the 3 years. Then I won't have to worry about it for 3 more years. You love this little jig, crappie jig? Yeah, it was quick and easy, you know what? Simple, red and white, eh? It's going all right, Michigan. It's going good, bro. Yeah, that was quick and easy. Quick to jig to tie. I'm sure it'll work and catch fish. I think it contrasts nice. It has the white head, black eye, it has the black ring from the thread. That's glow in the dark too. Whether it glows much, but yeah, it's first one so far, yeah. And that's more of that marabou-y, like the, you know, it's the foxtail. Yeah, thanks, David. So I'm still waiting on the baits to make my other baits I want to make. So what are you guys up to tonight? What's going on? Oh, you're just hanging out? Hey David, have you heard of any regulation changes for Ontario or for Zone 16 or anything happening this year? I'm literally just on YouTube, so I don't get any. Like, I know there's a lot more information online at my fingertips, but and then I guess I just check the regs or just search on the web here any upcoming changes. But oh, really nice. Right on, Paul. Come on, she's plugged. She's plugged. Nice. You gonna target carp? There we go. No, I'm thinking on having a quick look. There we go, that's enough. Yeah, 100%, yeah, for carp, cool. Low temps to drop on Thursday, so that's still a game or a technically it's ice making temps tonight, not tons, not huge, but it does say it feels like -8. The next 3 nights are the same, and then Thursday -9, Friday -6, then Saturday's -2, but snow, like our low's -2. Are they? Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. Yeah, I don't think I have Prime, but uh, 8:30. What time was the start? Right now, or was it a 7:30 start? Just to fish lots, Michigan. That's all. Make sure I got a steady check coming in from work and do a lot of fishing. And of course, make special moments for my kids. But yeah, I want to fish a lot. I want to enjoy the wilderness and nice. I don't have a Prime account. But if I'm always willing to wait a couple of days anyways, the shipping's always free. Steel City, bro. Oh, you didn't have to rock that, bro. I appreciate it though, but that's way too much for one. Yeah. Thanks, Steel City. 'City. 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 ' spend that fishing or something, bro. We'll go do some, I appreciate that, Steel City, but yeah, well, I'll drive then. We'll go fishing. Skipjack. Yeah, that's huge, Steel City. Come on, bro. I appreciate it, though. Steel City fishing. That's awful kind of you, bro. But again, way too much. Everyone hit that like. There, I got it. Yes, you were. Yes. And it's not what this is about. It's not about donations or anything. I made the... Yeah. That's huge. Yeah, Steel City. I even made like the memberships like to be as cheap as possible. So they're I had to make it $4.99 Canadian, but if you're American, it's like $3.50 with the exchange or whatever. Hey, what's up, Rudy? No. Yeah, next jig. Yeah, what color you want to see? I have jigs for Steel City. We just haven't met up. He's gonna fish with them at the Niagara. What do you think of this jig, Steel City? It's a good one, eh? Yeah. Thanks, bro. That's way too much, though. Like I say, nothing changes with that, with all the... I'm going to get to... Dano, what's up, bro? I'm going to get to the 4,000. I'm going to start putting some videos out, and then hopefully some ads will play on those videos and stuff like that. And, you know, there's a lot of people in the world, guys, and, you know, it's great to meet the friends I've met and everything with this, so... I think a lot of us have a goal to produce content, and thanks, Rudy. Yeah, it was nice. Beaver prostate paste. Yeah, that's great. What, in person? Thanks, Kate. I so appreciate it, eh? Yeah. Likewise. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Oh, thanks, Steel City, bro. I enjoy living the way I live, I guess, that way. I don't know. Yeah, with Steel City. I've met up with Steel City. Of course, you know, when Ken B comes in, I've met up with Ken B before, and there's a couple others, but no, not really. Not a lot. Myself and Dano, we're gonna fish eventually here, but pretty much just Steel City, really. In the chat right now, Steel City. All right, what are we tying? I have another white jig. I like the colors. Yeah, I know. That carp pond, you know, that carp pond we were fishing this fall, it's crusted over. The other place isn't because there's good current that runs through it, but... And then tonight at -4 even feels like -8. It'll grow another 1/4 inch overnight, I'd imagine. Two days left for what there, Dano? Yeah, they are awesome, aren't they, Michigan? I thank everybody in here. Thanks, bro. Steel City, my first member there. First member of the channel. What that is I made it as cheap as it could be. So if you're on the American side, it's even kind of cheaper for you because it's in Canadian dollars, right? But yeah, I just made everything as low as I could, and that's just the membership is like literally like what it says. I think it says support Outfish Ontario, like the channel and whatever we do, the content. But yeah, as cheap as possible, right? That's yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it's like getting to see all areas of North America mostly. Most of us are in North America. Most of us, right? I think everybody in the chat now is. So I hope everybody here is subscribed to Steel City Fishing. Right, first member, so lead member of the channel, and I think everybody is here. Oh, Paul's Way would be, Michigan definitely. I mean, Cindy, I'm sure is. Yeah, Beaver would be, Squirrel would be. Paul's Way, yeah. Make sure we're hooking Steel City up, awaiting whatever content he throws up if he wants to. No, fill me in, because you know I don't watch the news. I mean, I got the computer here. I can probably find it, but... Are you, Rudy? When they go on clearance? Yeah, right on. Oh, and all the accents, yeah. Now right away, I just go ahead and throw on another white jig. Is there something else we can do with it? Probably. I like making this crappie jig, though. Paul's Way, right on, bro. Paul's Way, second member in the house. So appreciate it, bro. We're getting some members. So, and if you guys chat, when you guys type, it'll be green, right? Yeah, there you go. Good. Perfect. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, it all happened pretty quick. I mean, you know, I had actually, this is a funny story, guys. I've been monetized quickly once before, but I just wasn't open. I got monetized. That's when you only had to have 5,000 views on a video. And it didn't matter how many subscribers you had at one point in time. It was so many views on a video. Anyway, so in my AdSense account, that's been there since 2016. So back in 2016, I was monetized for a short period of time. And it was, I had $7 sitting in there, and it's still there. So I thought it was pretty neat. And that's because I had some like motorcycle videos on my channel. I deleted them all. But some of them got some good views. I think the one that got me monetized, it was literally just an idling exhaust video. My word. I don't know if anybody, because I think I kept that one up there for quite some time. So I don't know if anybody has seen those. But I just cleared it, so it's all just Outfish Ontario content, right? Yeah, it's all good. All right, so what are we gonna do with this one? Can't beat the red and white though, eh? There's no way you can beat that. I mean, someone can tie a nicer red and white jig, but the color pattern for a simple jig, red and white, has been a staple in for how many years in fishing? The red devil colors, right? Like the lure, you know? Well, I was never doing them on the road. Never done them on the road. Because I had a buddy who had a super out in the country paved driveway, super long. Yeah, okay, cool. Thinking about hitting that up, eh? Yeah, right on. Well, like I did see that one larger one was still swimming around. I didn't see anything else with it though. Thursday I seen multiple fish there. Friday I seen a couple. And then yesterday there was still, I could visually see one carp. Is it glowing in the dark? Which string? Oh, yeah, this string? Yeah, it does. I just kind of want to make another jig like this, matching, but just a different color of tail, I guess. I kind of want to do that. That's what I've been thinking. Again, super basic jigs. That's kind of fuzzy, eh, guys? That is fuzzy. That jig view is not that great. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, like Thursday when I first threw in a couple nuggets of the corn, I saw them feeding. And I did even on Friday. Was it Friday? I'd have to watch the live to see if it was Thursday or Friday, but one picked up my bait and just, I saw my line go a bit, whether or not it was just tail whipped my line, but I think it sucked it up and spit it out. Yeah, right on, Paul. I mean, I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, Eric? I'll ask the wife what's up for tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I don't know what my game plan is for right after work tomorrow, Paul, but Buckslayer, what's up? About 6 months ago. Yeah, Squirrel, you mentioned that. That's a great thing to mention here because, don't you find it's probably you create and you upload a video and you're like, oh, this one's, you think some videos are gonna, I don't know, it's just all of a sudden a video just goes off like that and you wonder why, because I've made other videos and I'm like, well, I think they're a good video. Like, for instance, the video this year trying to avoid preseason bass. I caught a couple walleye and a crappie. I have it all uploaded the same way, the same method as the ones that are getting views and everything else. And it's just like I thought that one would produce a lot more views because it's before bass open, it's avoiding preseason bass, walleye and crappie, and then whatever else I caught, catfish and whatever else. I mean, that's nice, Buckslayer. So like some videos just get tons of views and then some don't. And I don't know how, I don't know. It's like, come on, you must have made other videos too that you figured would have a lot more views as well, and they just don't seem to take off. Like, but they're amazing videos, you know? You think that's what it is? You don't think it's just the where, okay, where that video, so like a video of mine on there where I have, 7K views, I have a video on there, and then I have like 13K views on another one. And like I looked at their analytics, in the last 48 hours, the one that has 13K got 9 views. Like, and this is a 2-year-old video, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Some videos, and it's like, Dano, it's like you can go ahead and upload that very next video, or a video so similar, and it's amazing just the way, like that video of mine that did the 13Ks, is it just being recommended more in places throughout the algorithm, like constantly? Okay, so that's where you're going with the different strokes for different folks, and I totally understand what you mean there. Yeah, like the way you put it right there, the way you prefer to learn something. Some people just want to see big action, and some people like the, yeah, you're right. Really, Dano? Yeah, the algorithm, yeah. Yeah, she has a really good channel. Oh, most definitely. I mean, that's what this is. This is hanging out, and I don't look at it as, like, the population's huge out there. So, like, I'm looking forward to getting to 4K watch hours and uploading some more videos. Like, this to me is great. We're hanging out here, met some great friends. I want to get some videos going that, like, because worldwide, there's a lot of people out there, right? So you want to try to, like, once I get to that 4K, start getting those videos out there, and then, like, try to get, like, worldwide views, or I don't know. And then I get a little bit of revenue from ads too. Like, the lives here, like, it's awesome. Meeting people, hanging out. We ask questions, we have a thought, we can search it up. You guys were always searching it up before. Anytime we're hanging out, if we have a question, someone in the chat searches it. I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's a cool hangout we do. That's what I think. Whether I'm out fishing, or even hanging out here with the season it is. Like, look at it this way, too. I get off at 2:30 p.m. from work. If it was the sun hours, it's still daylight right now till 9:30 in May. That's some good fishing time after work, eh? I just can't wait to get to that point, but I don't want to wish away the ice season. I want to enjoy that, and then, I don't know, what's everybody's goal? I think Michigan asked it earlier, what everyone's goal was for the new year. Mine is to have some special moments with my kids, have steady paycheck with work all year, and fish a lot. And that's not really like a New Year's new me. That's just the way I always am. But so it's not no New Year's new me thing. You want to build a pole barn? Nice one, Michigan. This morning it didn't, Rudy. It did on the main roads. My street was really bad. Build a pole barn. Well, when I see build a barn, that's pretty darn cool. 2,000 pounds of carp? That's huge, Paul. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? What are you getting into the mulch business? £2,000 of carp? That is very doable. You look at it. That's a good number to shoot for then, Paul's way. Yeah. There you go. That's doable. Very doable. Yeah, when you look at it that way, you're right. You're catching 20-pound carp, 25-plus-pound carp or whatever. They add up. If that's what you're going to mainly target, that's awesome. Well, I knew, Sunday morning when I woke up, Saturday I still needed 8 more watch hours from what's registered because it's always 5 days behind. But then another spot on my channel says I currently have 3.7K watch hours in the last 365 days. But anyways, I applied Sunday midday, and this morning at 7:03 I got an email saying welcome to the partnership program. So I went live earlier, went fishing, but I hadn't gone in and set anything up yet. Yeah, thanks. Nothing changes, Seachester. We're just hanging out here. I am looking forward to getting to the 4,000 watch hours, and then try to get some more like videos going out, like fishing videos and stuff, as well as still going live. I think I have a way to make videos and go live at the same time. So, and then I'll get maybe some ad revenue and stuff like that from once I have the 4K. As well. So I'm looking forward to that. It's not much changes here. Steel City, look at that. Steel City in the house, Chester. Can you believe that? You see what he through the channel? And then memberships, yeah, they're real cheap. They're $4.99, no obligation, whatever. They're there if anybody wants, and it's not about that. This is a hangout and stuff, you know. But that's real nice of Steel City, of course, no doubt. And I'm sure you're subscribed to him, Seachester. Oh, he does, yeah. Is that what you're up to, Eric? Right on. Rudy. Yeah, you're right. You probably shouldn't run it unless there's snow, but all right, let's get some something going on with this one here. Okay. Pretty much want to make it a crappie jig. I don't really want to go the light blue color. White jig. I want to stay away from orange. I'm willing to go yellow. Of course I did. So even the yellow and white. Yellow works good. Let's see. So how was everybody's Monday? Then a green, same as last one. I don't really have green Chanel though. If that's what you mean, yellow and then green Chanel, that would be an awesome jig. Yeah, thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much everybody in here is an angler, pretty much. Appreciate you coming in. Welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit the like. Yeah. I pretty much, for green, I only have the feathers. And then I think I have some green jig heads, but time in. Oh, okay, you do some tying, do you? I'm not a professional at this, bro. I'm fairly new, but I have a good time, you know, tying jigs and stuff. But I haven't been into it forever. I'm enjoying it. I mean, pretty much I bought this kit last January and pretty much tied till March, and then fished hard, and worked hard. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. You've been tying jigs for 10 years, or? Yeah. Got another lotto ticket tonight. That would be nice, eh? I could make it like, didn't you ask me the other day, Steel City, to woolly bugger it? We could try that out if you want. Again, they're just little crappie jigs, so. Oh, okay, cool. Right on. Well, if you upload any content to your stuff, throw a comment on my most recent short if you don't mind. And then I'll check out your stuff there. Yeah, because I have the glow bug Chanel. I got the thick stuff, which is just the yellow. I looked for some Black Friday when I was there on yeah, at the tackle shop there. I got to just order some. And yeah, because I want to do the bumblebee crappie jigs. I want to get into 3-tone color wraps. I don't know. Just have some fun with it, eh? Yeah, right on. I appreciate it, eh, Ron? Get some peach color? Should I put a couple little frills of marabou, or not marabou, maybe some flash boo? Might as well check that out, eh? Oh, good night, Rudy. Yeah, no, you're all right. I'm new too, pretty much. This Vice, I bought a kit, and it's called the Shore Fishing Kit. Like, I'd like to say it's... So it's... You can check out the kit I'm using at www.shortfishing.com. And it'll show you everything that comes with their kit. And it comes with a couple of fly kits. I don't know where you're chatting from, but at the same time, I buy their bucktails, and it says it's a USA product. So I don't know if it's US or out of Quebec, or if it's... I have no idea, but thank you, C. Chester. I appreciate it. Welcome to the membership crew. I made it as cheap as I could. Like, that's the... Right on, C. Chester. It's good to see you green. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's the Shore Fishing Vice Kit. It came with lots of stuff. You got to check it out to know exactly. And then even if it is, I don't know where you're chatting from, but whether it's Canada side, US side, or in the States, or... Because even then, it might be a great deal for you to buy it too, because of the exchange rate right now. Something to look into. Because you pay even cheaper, because you're... I would imagine. See, that's too much green. It's not really a yellow. That's the problem. We don't want to add green to it. So that's all right. Sometimes you really got to open it up and hold it up and... Yeah, good night, Rudy, eh? Yeah, I appreciate it. So what are we at? 3 members? That's awesome. Three folks in green. There's more of a yellow. There's not the same. It's different, but it's still greeny. It's still super green. Yeah, so I got this. Oh, got that Chanel. It's like a glow-in-the-dark Chanel. But I've tied a few jigs with this, and it glows and everything, but I think even with this, you need that white base, and then you throw this secondary, or... Why don't we do that? It gives too much green. What are you talking about? Yeah, green's awesome. Yeah, thanks, C. Chester, too. That's awesome. There's a yellow. Again, it looks green, but it's more yellow than the other ones. See? Well, it looks the same there, but it's really not. You see the difference? But when you get back here, it's... Oh, yeah, okay. You been in here a bunch, Run? Have you been in here a bunch before? You just don't comment? Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured that's what you were... I kind of figured the language, but... No, you're new? Okay. Well, again, welcome in. I hope you hit the subscribe. Hit the like button. Yeah, I don't know, and I haven't gone on lately to see Steel City the last few, say like the last week of lives. I haven't gone on and looked to see where all the viewers are at and from. So I could do that again and have a quick look. Just to see. Well, just throw a comment on a recent short and I'll check out your content. I'll head to your channel. Yeah, right on. Appreciate it. Yeah, and I won't be the only one. A lot of people will check you out, bro. I want to really double this up. So now is the time to add anything else in. So even if I want to do that, you want to try to do a woolly bugger look. He loves fishing. I doubt he'd be watching this though. You never know. No, honestly, guys, you never know. You never know what anybody's gonna watch, right? No, something didn't get deleted. I don't think so. I think Paul Sway typed something and then maybe he spelled something wrong and I didn't see it. No, I don't think anything got deleted. You spelled something wrong and you deleted your own comment. Yeah, that was Paul. Yeah. I saw Coke Machine was live again this morning. I haven't watched it yet. Hey, David. You guys know Coke Machine? He does ice reports on Lake Nipissing. Paul's Way. Do you know the Coke Machine? Coke Machine at For Real Fishing? So yeah, again, right now would be the time to put anything else in there. Yeah, where are you chatting from? Run? Oh, you were just checking out the Smalley short? I got another throwback one. I went fishing with my family at anyways, I had some technical difficulties and I wasn't live. I was just fishing and I caught a nice largemouth. And I got a nice little release video of the largemouth. And it was on my spouse's phone. So she sent it to me today. Oh yeah, you like your bass, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, David. The water's still turning over. I think the water can come down in temperature a little bit yet. So the wind and the cold weather, the mix of it, it should keep it'll keep that water cold. Like the water's gonna be cold. Where are you chatting from? What are you talking about? The Florida bass? Yeah, David. So actually, this is what we want to do. Okay, that one's not going to give me the temp of it. That's not what I want. It's 4.6 Celsius. Yeah, you checked it out? No, I don't think so. No. They don't have a lot of bass in Alaska. No. Hang on 1 second. Maybe where Lee's at? Germs Lee, maybe? I don't know. Hang on. I could be totally wrong. I'd hate to say that and be wrong. Okay, so anyways, like the water temp in Lake Nipissing is 4.6. Hang on a second here. So David, that wind will blow it around. It'll be cold, and then for sure it can calm down and freeze. And then the water temp is exactly where it needs to be. Oh, hang on. Maybe from Maine. Are you in the U.S., bro? No, he's not a lurker. No, he's not a lurker. Yeah, I get it. Whereabouts are you? What are you in South Africa, bro? I have a couple of buddies there. Where are you, man? Are you in the U.S.? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, and no matter where you're from, we're worldwide in here, bro. So be comfortable wherever you're from, right on. You don't have to be shy or anything like that, man. Oh, okay. Pacific Northwest. Oh, my bad. Okay. Pacific Northwest. No, my bad. Pardon me. I didn't see that. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was American or not. I didn't know if American, Canada. Wasn't sure where in the world he was chatting from. Then I just started thinking he was getting shy, and it's like, dude, don't be shy. It's a worldwide channel here, man. We got to do something a little cooler with this one, though. We got to do something. You agree? North Dakota. That's a cold state. High elevation, cold state. Minnesota. In Maine or Minnesota? Yeah. All right, you know what we need here? We need a yellow feather, I guess. So we'll do the white body, and then we'll wrap yellow feather around and see if we can get one of them woolly bugger look things going. Because I think it's going to look too plain. What do you think, Steel City? You agree? Okay, cool. Well, good searching up, bro. Nice. That's awesome. That's cool. Well, oh, did you? Yeah, there's a lot of different cool things I want to tie. You watch any other tie guy, folks who tie on YouTube? You ever watch Ties Flies or whatnot? I don't know if that's the actual channel name. I'm subscribed to it. I watch it now and then. He pretty much people place orders and then he ties their order. You know which one I'm talking about? Anyways, there's I've seen a lot of different things I want to attempt tying. That's pretty neat. The one you just mentioned sounds pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? He doesn't have a lot of like from if I know I'm watching a bunch of them actually here and there. I mean, I've been wanting to buy a tying kit for years. So I've always been watching a little bit of content and people tying stuff and kind of looks fuzzy, but that's okay. Twitching jig guy. You mean like what I take from that actually? What I take from that when you say that is that you're like a twitching jig. A twitching jig, huh? I think of like a Meigs or like a twitching jig. I don't know. I'm gonna have to search that up. Oh, okay. So is that a streamer? Similar to a streamer then, or? Saw some really cool streamers, they had at Bill's. Obviously, a local ties them, and they're up there on the. And they're. I mean, my bill was already $110. They were only 3 something or something like that. Streamers. I know they look pretty nice. I'm like, wonder if I throw a streamer in a pond for a pike, what would happen, you know? Oh, okay, okay. Twitching jig, eh? Now, I've seen some people, what they'll do is they'll peel off half of the feather. And that's probably what I should do. But as you see here, we're getting it to work. Oops. It's looking good, guys. Looking good. Ah, I let it go, but we're going to fix it. We'll get it. It's just small and your fingers are... Yeah, I didn't want to obviously just leave it a plain white jig. We did the little yellow tail, little woolly bugger. Does it? Okay. Don't unravel. Stay there. What a neat little bug it's looking like now. See, I don't know that terminology. Really, right? And as you'll see, like I barely got I technically don't do an actual whip finish, eh? By the time I knot things up a few times, which that's what I should do next, is throw a video of whip finishing on. We'll throw a hook on and we'll all practice whip finishing. We can practice it with the tool, because I have the whip finishing tool, or just hand whip finishing. Hand whip finishing would be something for everybody to learn, I'd say. But I mean, by the time I knot these up the way I do, put a little head cement on them, they're not coming apart. I've tried to cut them apart before. It's amazing how this stuff just, yeah, cool, Grouchy. It's something different, eh? I want to go on a spurt of just tying crappie jigs and all different ones, bumblebees and whatever. It looks neat, eh? It's yellow. Yellow and the white. And the white's glow in the dark too, eh? Like whether or not, like I could always trim this tail if it's too long. I don't know. But I think it looks pretty neat. Or double or half triple hitch. See, I don't know that terminology. Yeah, right on, Steel City. Well, I can put this one aside for you and the other one died. I'll hook you up with a bunch of those Niagara jigs or whatever you want. Try them out, see how durable they are. They should work. Yeah, I appreciate it. Football for life. Thanks for coming in, bud. That's a good one, bud. That's a good name for it, bro. I've always had luck with yellow baits. White and yellow, it's pretty... It looks like a bug or something that the fish should eat, right? Watch me throw it in Spencer at the trout opener, and the trout are just like, whatever that is, it's mine. Oops. Okay, got it. Steel City, I was thinking about some of the brawny trips in the open fishing grounds, because there's some trout to be targeted, and it's that time of year before the ice comes. It's kind of the time to target the the steelies and stuff, you know. And even without going Niagara way, I think there's some decent brawny spots. Man, that's cold out there. It's dropping down. I might have to sweater up. Oh, okay. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's cool. That's an amazing lake. It really is. And I think shore fishing does that lake no justice. Like, so that's why ice coverage, huge. I've never ice fished that lake, eh? Gotta cut that off yet. That's fine. I say these scissors were great, but oops, we're good. That's good. It's time to cut the line. The jig is done. So do you do any ice fishing? Which trout? Trout Lake? It's a real deep lake you guys have there, Trout Lake. I mean, there's a trout lake in Canada. There has to be, but I'm sure there's a trout lake U.S. side. A little bit of head cement on there. Oops, I don't put too much on there, but the only other thing would have been to do a different color. I don't like these sticking up. You know what? That one's gone. There we go. There's still a couple. There's still flashing there. I don't know. It kind of looks weird. It looks cool for sure. Just don't know if the tail, I don't know, might be amazing. Drop her in the water and the fish just hit it. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a common name for a lake. Yeah. Let that dry up for a minute. I don't know. I'm sure it's gonna work. Well, there's the two little crappie jigs so far. Simple jig, but look at that. Simple works. Pretty much the same size. Washington. Yeah, he guessed that. That was one of the. Yeah. Run Steel City's a good guy. He's gonna be. You'll see some community posts on there. And anyways, if you don't mind supporting my bro and throwing him a sub, you'll like his content as he starts uploading. I think Paul's way. He's gonna be doing some uploading too. I believe. He has no content right now, but we're all friends here, so. Next year's your year, right on. Let's see if I'm just gonna turn off my furnace a little bit, guys. I know I could throw on a sweater, but and I wouldn't mind topping up my coffee. Do you guys mind if I do that? Just top up my beverage. Washroom break, beverage, quick. And then I guess we'll tie a big jig. I don't know. I have other smaller crappie jigs. I only have orange, I think, though, and orange and green for Mr. Crappie jigs. So I don't know. I like tying the crappie jigs. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, and you can do a bunch of different stuff with them. Like I've watched people tie crappie jigs for hours and hours and hours. There's one guy I'm sub to. I haven't got notification. I'm gonna get this done though, guys, but I'll think of the channel name. What he does, he ties a crappie jig and he goes out and he fishes with it. And he's been tying jigs for quite some time. He's a pretty cool guy. I like the looks of that yellow jig, guys. I look at it from here. I look at it, it looks pretty cool. Something different. What's up, buddy? What's up, big boy? What's going on, bud? What's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Is that the one you mentioned to me before, Paul? Yeah, yeah. It's therapy for everyone, Ron. And I promote fishing for not only for that. I think it's preventative maintenance too. You know, like even if someone, I don't need therapy, it's a preventative maintenance, right? If someone says they don't need therapy or whatever, but fishing is outdoors. It's get beside the water and soak it all in. You get vitamin D. You get. I think. Maybe that's not a proven fact, but like, hey Mike, what's up, bro? Uh, I agree with you. It's getting one with nature. So like I could trim these little furlies off at the front. You see how there's like one little furly coming out and one little furly. You could trim those up and just have the frills to the back. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. North of Peterborough, and I've heard the Quathra's a lot of big carp. You got some good carp grounds up in there. Right on. Salute, Mike. You made it through the day. Awesome. The day is done. The work day is done for you, Mike. Congrats. Yeah, and how is the fish doing there, Ron? Is that one of the areas where there's concerns of penned fish and stuff like that, or you know what I'm saying, where there's like fisheries going on and then it affects the wild fish or something like that? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right on, Mike. Yeah, I crushed through my day too. It was an okay day, But like a lot of people, fishing is getting tough right now. Once we get ice fishing starts, and the places we catch fish under the ice, they happen. But right now, a lot of places go desolate. The catfish head down in the mud. There's not a lot of fish like where I was today. That's I couldn't see, besides the carp I seen, I don't see any small fish. No sunfish. They're long gone, right? Where do they go? Hide down in the deeps there? I know we catch them under the ice once it's froze over, but the creeks and stuff like that, the fish dart off. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Toronto Island does have monster carp. They have good pike fishing too. Monster pike. Toronto Islands. I forget what I was gonna look up quick. We're gonna tie something here. Wish I had more of those these, but like in a natural or solid color head, and we just tie more of natural, like all these colors I've been tying, and the jigs in there, and then the jigs in the box. I want to get tying some jigs that really look like pure, we get into colors like the natural colors of bugs. These browns, right? No, Michigan, but we can do that right now. Good plan. That's what we're doing, Michigan. We're going to do a black jig. We're going to go solid color, maybe with a little bit of... Oh, yeah. I've seen some big carp when you used to be able to that. Like, was you were the one that told me that we couldn't access that pier anymore, eh? That shows you how many years it's been since I've tried to walk down there. But I've seen some big carp off that pier. And I'm wondering why they closed it off to the public. Insurance reasons? Freighters and stuff coming in and... Oh, and then open it back up to the public? What on this? We're gonna tie a black one. No, I know. I looked for black Chanel and I looked. I wanted to tie bumblebee jigs, a bunch of bumblebee jigs. I think it's just a cool thing to do. Tie 10 of them, right? I definitely, and the bumblebee jig works. Like that guy I watch, I can't think of his name. I'd have to go through my subscriber list to find him. And I haven't been getting notifications of him uploading, so maybe he's not even uploading right now. Yeah, it's the crappie bluegill stuff. That's good though. But like this guy tied one, and like what he does is he ties a jig, then he takes it out fishing. Like that's what his video is. Sure enough, man, the crappie were nailing that bumblebee, nailing it. Nothing on it, didn't tip it with a thing. He just casted it under a tree branch. Boom, boom, boom. Obviously there's a school of crappies there, right? But still. We could. Here's one of them floating jigs right there. I don't like the color. Like, that's the only color they had, so everything goes that fire tiger slash. I don't hate this color. It works. It works good. Spinners, they work great at that color. Pink salmon jigs tying. Just like a streamer style. Alright, that was a pretty cool jig. Which color for the walleye? Well, I witnessed those carp in that pond sucking up flies off the surface, the water spiders or whatever they were sucking up. They were top water. They were feeding off the top of the water, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got some pink jigs. I think all those salmonoids like that color. I don't know if it's a common color of their fry or I don't know. Or maybe it's something about the clear water, like that water quality. That pink and whites or the pink and streamer whites. That floating one color. I need green bucktail. I got red. He's getting red in for me, and I didn't mention the green to him. Green and yellow works really good for jigs. Want me to tie a floating jig then? You want to go green and yellow on this floating jig? Gotta use it. I want to see what it looks like when I throw it on the top of the water, throw it on the water. It's light. It's good and clean. I can float it in my tea. It's never been used. See what it looks like. Nice, Steel City. Oh yeah? Nuts. Yeah, there's pink salmons and what is it? Lake Superior now, guys? Is that where everybody's been going to catch the pink salmon? Or is it Lake Michigan? They're top of Lake Michigan where all the lakes kind of. Am I right? Am I wrong? Where are they catching pink salmon? In the Great Lakes. Is it Lake Superior only? Like right up where, kind of where all the lakes, No. Make a sinking head. I can stop making this right now. No, I want to make the leech. Then you mentioned the floating jig head, and then I got looking at it, and I'm like, all right, green and yellow floating jig head. I don't know. I want to tie the black. I want to tie almost a solid black. Throw some chrome in it. I got a solid black jig head I can grab, no problem. 3/8 of an ounce. I got lots of black bucktail. Make a jig and I thought we'll just throw a black feather out the back of it for a different texture. Throw a black bucktail and this on it. See what it looks like. It's technically a No, Michigan, I want to make a leech into a dragonfly. You're right. You're right. That's what's good to. But that I probably have to get some supplies for. I'm gonna throw it on my computer here. Dragonfly fly. Dragonfly fly fishing fly pattern. Here we go. Yeah. So. And there's a lot of cool things we could be making. I wish I could share this screen and replace my screen, which I can. I just got to get a streaming app, I guess. Each side and done. watched that guy tie those. I've watched a lot of people tie where I can split that, even that bucktail, the longer part of bucktail, and I can make it where it kind of looks. What I searched up is dragonfly fly tying pattern. And this guy, I pretty much gotta watch him, like watch the video. I can make my own twist on it all, because I bet you we're not going to find any with the floating jig head, but that's a very smart idea. Yeah, I went to Florida and I didn't get to fish in Florida, so I feel you. Sometimes you go on trips where you don't end up getting the fish, right? You gotta run, bro? Yeah, stop back in, bro. Welcome to the channel. Hope to see you around here more. You out, Steel City? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on too much longer. It's 10 o'clock. Bro, I appreciate it, Steel City, man. Way too much. I appreciate you membering up, too. You're the man. Yeah, it was good to have them in here, eh? Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Ron. We appreciate it. Oh, okay. Oh, are you looking up? Oh, Steel City's looking up. Oh, you went to Florida? Yeah, and didn't fish? So many. Definitely, I'm looking at all these dragonflies. Again, I wish I could share the screen. We'll get working on that. And that's a cool one. But you can make your own twist to a dragonfly. So I'll watch a couple of videos. And just make a twist so we can use the floating jig head. I think that's key. Oh, pardon me. Unless you're gonna make it look like a, oh man, what's that all about? Because technically that's the way you're gonna throw it out there. So do you put the wings off this side, hook through the top, you know what I mean? Upside down. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Yeah. Yeah, and there was this pond we had to cross over to get to like the pool area, like a pond walkway bridge. The largemouth bass just hanging out in this pond were huge. Huge. What's up, Justin, bro? Thanks for coming in. How goes it? Are you? That's cool. Like, my whole family wants to go out east. We want to go to an island, so I think if we go to an island, I don't know whether I'd like to say I'll get to fish, but I think that's only if I take like an ocean charter, right? But I don't mind going to an island and not fishing, actually, just to sit on the beach for so many days and then just get home and hit fishing hard, you know? Newfoundland, yeah. Yeah, like my family wants to tour it. We want to see, you know, we want to see the colorful homes, the oceanfront, the harbors, but I want to also see like a bit of northern, like I'd love to do an East Coast trip, you know? Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that. New Brunswick, you need to have a guide. Old school purple with a white strip. Purple and white. I've heard that so many times, Michigan, from a lot of folks. Oh, you did? Yeah. Oh, you did the 3 stops, eh? More or less. Okay. So apparently you get up to Newfoundland there, and like there's moose everywhere, like everywhere. You don't have to like, it's not like where you get the chance to see them on the road. You just see them everywhere apparently. Oh, is that where he's talking? Is that what Windermere is? Is that the little road that? I had no idea that that's what it was called. I'm gonna stop tying that jig, guys. I'm gonna switch over to the black one and make the black jig we were talking about. There's no way I don't have a black jig left. Where is it here? No freaking way. Where's my black jigs? Well, scratch back, guys. I can't find the black jig head. I swear I had. Oh, found it, found it, found it. We got one left. One jig head left. We got more than one jig head, but only one black one left. Steel City, you know the poop chute might be pretty good fishing right now, because all the fish might have water quality's automatically always a little better, right? This time of year, am I right? Water gets cold, the water quality gets better. Yeah, it's warmer water, that's what I mean. So this time of year, it might be an ideal spot. We'll do this another time. We'll dragonfly that once I figure out how we're gonna do that. Just throw that down there. Yeah, and you know where else I heard gets good? Like can be a good spot to, just don't know how to access it and whether you're allowed to access it. You know, the old Lake Brewery, the old what was it, Lakeport, or right there to the right where they work on ships. Apparently that's like a warm water, and apparently it'll hold garpike even, or garpike, pike. Yeah. It's always been good over there for like the white perch and all that when I head over there and stuff. I've marked a lot of fish around there, like over the years. So I had 2 other boats before I had this boat. So I've always been in the harbor, but it's a crap show now. When you go in and it's busy, the launches and the waterway, it's a different place to boat. This jig head doesn't look like the best quality, but it's a 3/8 of an ounce jig. See the paint and the eyes and the leak through and the, like, what is this, right? It's a jig head. Yeah, the dragonfly, I'm gonna have to watch a couple videos and figure out some supplies. But if it goes good, maybe tie tons of them, right? It's gonna look like an injured dragonfly on the water, I guess. That's pretty cool. See, does that have a brake system on it? Like a brake system? Look up your stateside, football for life. Look up Shimano SLX-XT baitcaster. Shimano SLX-XT. Just do a price comparison. I mean, it might be more, but if there's no braking system on the, I don't know which other one you're looking at, but maybe I'll search it up. Which is that one there? I got mine right here. I can show you mine. Mike, I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate you hanging out, is what I mean. I get it. If you're going to bed, bro, thanks for coming in. Two to six of them. In 4 foot of water. Yeah, I think we see them in June. At Long Point Bay, they'll do that. And they're spawning. Isn't a combo. I think you're right. I think I had to buy mine separately. Yeah. Well, just look into, what's the one he mentioned here? I'll search it up. Jordan Lee baitcaster combo. Okay. It looks cool. See, that regular price is, that's a regular price. Like here, I found it here. I guess I'm on the Abu Garcia website. Left or right hand, $99.95. Gotta see the other side of it. Here, let me see if it's medium heavy, eh? Well, this one is, I'm looking at. What I'm looking for to see if they have a break. I almost got to watch a YouTube video review on it. Have you done that? Have you watched a YouTube review video on this rod in reel combo? I would. Because, okay, you're going to spend $100. What if you could just save up a little longer, just a little longer, and get something that's going to really, I'm not saying this is bad, this could be perfect and great, I don't have an opinion really, but, and I don't know, I'd have to watch a video on this. You should probably do that. I don't know if you've done that yet, but Yeah, I'm looking at that. That's the low profile reel. I see that one. Then there's an orange. And what they are is they're just slightly different. That has a braking system on it by the looks of it. But again, that's the yellow one and the orange one that I'm on the, see the best sellers? Are you on the Abu Garcia site? I wish I could share the screen. I think it does have a braking system, like a braking system, and what that is it helps it from not backlashing. I don't know. Yeah, no, I know. It looks like it does. Why? Because like everything does now, right? Is that why? I don't know. It looks all right to me. Yeah, no, it looks like it does. Oh, okay, so you're getting used to casting with you backlash at all anymore, or you're like bang on, no backlashing? Yeah, I bought this bait caster this time last year, something like that. And I used it, but I haven't caught a lot of fish on it. I'm stuck in my ways, I think, a little bit. And then, like, I could have used this rod here in the fall, slamming these. The last month or so, I've been slamming pike. It's over with now until, like, little pike, like nothing major. Biggest pike I caught this fall was 30 inches, so nothing huge. Yeah, yeah, I find that I've gotten that finally figured out, Paul, where you can, the weight of the lure, you adjust it till it just slightly, drops, and yeah, you get a handle on them. I can already tell, like, will I one day switch to bait casting fully? I don't know. Probably not fully, but fully casting for pike and bass and things, maybe. A lot of people troll with them, eh? So, like, I was working with another guy I was working with before where I'm at now. The site I'm at now. It's actually the company. I changed companies 5 weeks ago or something like that now, or something. But a guy there, he used to like trolling with a bait caster. Perfect troll. He didn't like casting with it, but he always used them for trolling. Yeah. Use the trick. Yeah, and I'm still figuring all that out. But yeah, no, it's working out. I forget what I paid for my bait caster in total. I did buy them separate, like I say. I don't know, $250 maybe 270. But that's Canadian dollars. And my tea's already gone. Black. Making a black jig. Better get it done because I don't want to stay up. Oh yeah, I have one here. I have a line counter. I haven't even put the line on it yet. It's brand new. Laundry dust on it. Yeah, it'll clean up just fine. It's just got some laundry dust and lint on it. Look at that. It's an ugly stick, but it's a line counter. Brand new, never used. Whoa, right? Trolling for those big Lakers or salmon or whatever. It's like a bait runner, right? Technically, that's in bait runner mode. Boom. I don't know, I gotta line it up this year though, catch a few fish on it. I think I've had this 2 years now, not used it. So I have two other rods that are, they're just spinning rods, but they're like heavy action or whatever, big reels on them. Use them for trolling. Then I'll even use the rods that I currently use if I'm just fishing the river, trolling for walleye or something. These rods are fine. Did you? Yeah, I love finding lures. Yeah, total good score. What did I tie, guys? 2 jigs? I might even save the, it doesn't hurt your guys' feelings if I save this one for tomorrow. I'll just leave it set up to tie tomorrow. I'll still hang out for a bit. Yeah, right on, Paul. Yeah, you're cool like that. Yeah, I'll still chill for a bit. I just usually tie 2 or something, and that's, you know, they were just crappy jigs, but we're on the road to 4K watch hours, guys. Where'd Steel City go? I didn't miss any of his comments, eh? Sure don't miss a brother's comments. LaSalle is good too, yeah. Oh, there you go, bro. Right on. Yeah, last lure I found was a big jig. I think it was Friday or Thursday or something like that. Big jig head, and it has the, what is it? Chatterbait. Time to open up 20 tabs with your video playing. Is that a thing? Yeah, no, it'll come. No, that'll come. My guess is, no, it'll naturally, the watch hours naturally grow. Yeah, I appreciate it, Paul. Yeah, get them watch hours up, yeah. Well, I think I want to get some crappie jig supplies, tie those bumblebees. I want to send bumblebee crappie jigs to my friends, so I want to do that. While brushing up and watching, look up some different patterns too. I like to be original, but I mean, some patterns are saying are just cool to tie, right? And then we're waiting for them. I'm just waiting for small spoons to come in, or like small blades actually. Then I'm gonna tie a bunch of these other funny little ice fishing baits, again, just for my friends and myself. I'm gonna use them. Michigan, right on. Oh, really, bro? That was awesome. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Michigan. I appreciate it, man. Oh, did you go ahead and buy it? Did you go buy the conservation pass? Like, did you order it online here just recently tonight? Like, the Hamilton one? Did you get the Hamilton one? It's pretty cool, Michigan. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's good for 1 year exactly. So when you buy it, it goes until the end of the month you buy it. So you'll almost get a full year out of it. Confederation Park has a few ponds that that you can access to using that card. Oh, you don't, eh? So there you go. Thanks, Steel City. Oh, you see that? And there's carp ponds there. A lot of people target, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I found a couple YouTube videos of a couple people targeting. I think it's that pond. Don't quote me on it, but. And then there's another video on there. If you search carp fishing Hamilton or something like that, or Confederation Park carp fishing, or carp fishing near Hutch's, one of the two. These couple, I shouldn't say kids or teens or young adults or something, and police shows up and checks them out while they're there. It's all on their YouTube video. Video's like 7 years old or something like that. Alright, where's the black bucktail? You know what? I might just save this one for tomorrow night, guys. You guys don't mind, eh? Red horse carp. Red horse carp. We get red horse suckers. Red horse carp, eh? I'm gonna look that up. Oops. Just gonna look up images. See, river red horse. River red horse. You ever fished right out front of your place pretty much, Paul? Like, you ever fished the lake right there? Like, just... Yeah, I like the red horse fish, man. I do like the... Like, no one calls them red horse carp here, but even when I search red horse carp, yeah, okay. Any luck and stuff, you know? When I see a picture of them, they look like our red horse suckers. Red horse species. Oh, okay. What I catch is the short head red horses, I think. I mean, they're close to looking, but I see what you mean about the red horse carp, because they technically, they're a sucker carp. I see the, you know, you look at the body, they look like almost a common carp for sure. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's red horse, so they're, yeah, no, it's actually sucker family, but I see the ones you're looking at that, where's this say? The rivers, Central and Eastern Mississippi River System, the Gulf Slope from Florida to Louisiana in Canada, distribute, is characterized by its distinct populations in southern Ontario and Quebec as well. Yeah. Two to 3 footers. Yeah, the picture of the one being held here, and I'm assuming it's caught somewhere down that way. I could probably click on it to find out. Okay, it doesn't say where it is, this one is, but... Holy dude, they get huge, bro. If that's what this is, what is this here? Huh. No, that's in some inland pond. That's a red horse sucker. Neat, bro. If you could find any, like, even 2-foot pools, 3-foot pools, you catch multi-species, I'd imagine. Just like if you wanted to just go live, say, and have some fun with all these different small species, like I do down at the one here in Dundas. I love doing that. It's tons of fun. I know you're not. I know you focus on the carp there, and I totally get it. Oh, it's unbelievably low, eh? Yeah, so that's like the same here. They're Great Lake. Here they're in the Great Lakes, and they're in that Grand River. I didn't catch many this year, though. I caught one after the August full moon, and then I caught one the last time I was out there, I think it was, or the time before the last time I was out there. Normally I get on them in the fall. And I don't know if that's when they do their run or whatever, but I normally just hammer them. Every year I bank on catching them in the fall. But hey guys, I appreciate everyone hanging out. I pretty much gotta end the live just because I gotta be at work so early. And oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, Steel City, bro. Yeah, I better get going to bed. Yeah, well, at knee height, you could have fun with little multi-species from Lake Ontario, I would think. Just like I do over at that other spot. Yeah, you guys as well, eh? Right on. Good hanging out, guys.